found my life story sitting by the curb, stuffed in a black trash bag beside the recycling bin. My name's Mary Ellis, and that bag held the quilt I'd made for my daughter, Emily. Hand-stitched through the winters of her childhood, it was more than fabric. It was love woven between every square, each one a memory. The blue patch came from her first baby blanket, the yellow one from her father's old work shirt, and the soft pink floral corner came from my wedding dress. I'd given it to her years ago when she moved into her first apartment. "So you'll never forget where you came from," I told her. She smiled, hugged me, and promised she'd treasure it forever. But forever, it seems, didn't last long. Last month, I drove across town to drop off some jam I'd made. She wasn't home, but I noticed the trash bags lined up outside. And there it was, that faded pink corner peeking out like a cry for help. My heart stopped. I pulled it out gently, shaking off the dust. The scent of lavender detergent still clung faintly to it, but beneath it, I smelled time. Old memories, old love, nearly forgotten. When Emily came home, I held the quilt up. "You threw this away." She sighed. "Mom, it's just old fabric. It doesn't match my house anymore." I blinked, trying to process her words. Just old fabric. For a moment, the world went quiet. All I could hear was the ticking of the kitchen clock and the faint hum of her dishwasher. My voice trembled. "Do you know how many nights I sat up sewing this by lamplight? How many times I stitched through tears, praying your father would come home safe from the mill?" She looked away, embarrassed. "Mom, you get too sentimental." That night, I took the quilt back home. I spread it out on my bed, running my hands over the seams. Some stitches were loose, others frayed, but it was still strong, just like me. And as I sat there, I realized something. I hadn't lost the quilt. I'd reclaimed it. The next week, I decided to start a new one. I gathered scraps of old aprons, curtains, and hand-me-downs from my granddaughter's clothes. When Emily came by, she saw me sewing. "Another quilt?" she asked, softer this time. I nodded. "This one's for Lily. Maybe one day she'll understand what stories can live in a piece of cloth." Emily sat beside me quietly, her eyes misty. "I didn't realize how much it meant to you," she whispered. I smiled. "It's not just about the quilt, honey. It's about remembering that love doesn't go out of style." Now that old quilt sits folded neatly at the end of my bed, a reminder that even when we're forgotten, love finds its way back home. Because some things, like a mother's care, can't be thrown away.